Hey guys, and welcome to another Gwent deck presentation. Today we are playing another discard deck, this time featuring the Queen's Guard, and the leader is the Crush and Create Engage that can spawn 2 clan and create warrior units. So I have to admit that the deck is missing one card that will make it even stronger, and that is the Series, because the Queen's Guard, when that is played, you will resurrect all Queen's Guard in the graveyard and add 2 base strength to your Therids unit, wherever it is. So without the Therids, of course, you are not getting that one buffed, but you can still get the Queen's Guard out of the graveyard. So like every discard deck, you have a lot of cards that lets you discard stuff, like for example the Ermion, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Then the Svanridge, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. You have the Birna Bran, draw 4 cards, then keep on and discard the rest. So you will try to discard stuff like the Queen's Guard, the Clan and Create Raiders that will get resurrected when you discard it, or the Clan Turthid Skirmishers that will get stronger when you resurrect it. So you discard your cards and then you use stuff like the Siegfrieda that can resurrect a non-gold unit. Or you can play the Priestess of Freya that will resurrect a bronze non-medic unit. And so you can discard and then resurrect simply just like that. Get your stuff on the board. To have a bit more synergy, you're also running the Madman Lugos that is gaining 1 strength for each unit in your graveyard. You will have a lot of units because you're discarding so much and nearly have your whole deck until the 3rd round. Then what else here? The Direct Bondu that will add 2 strength to all non-god units in your graveyard, so you are trying to discard a lot. And then, when the graveyard is nearly full, you are just playing that one and increase the strength of everything. Then you are resurrecting with the Siegfrieda or the Priestess, or of course the Restoration, that's also a resurrect card. And then you have a great board, and also a bit of board control here with the Clear Skies, the Demetrium Bomb, and the Stemophon's Tremors. All in all, a pretty solid deck. And if you have the Series unit, definitely put it in. Maybe instead of the Madman Lugos, put that in instead of the Series. So if you have it, just try it. It's definitely a good deck. So we will now play a few games. And please don't forget, currently I have a Gwent giveaway running. So if you are looking for a closed beta key for Gwent, just hit the giveaway. I will put a link in the description box to just check it out. And now we will see some gameplay. Our first game is against the monster deck, and the monsters are probably the hardest opponent we can face here with the deck. Nonetheless, it is still winnable, of course, so don't get too unexcited for that. So have a War Longship, 1 Priestess, 1 Clan Demon Pirate Captain, that's definitely fine. And the Ermion, 2 discard cards here. So we can definitely start with that. We will play the War Longship that can remove 2 strength from a random opposing non-gold unit whenever a unit on your side is destroyed or discarded. And the Pirate Captain, so you can heavily win the first round normally. So I guess we can drop the Commander's Horn here. Restoration. Yeah, that might be fine. Let's do that. Opponent is starting here. He's going for the Fiend. 8 points card with no ability. We will just play the Pirate Captain. Then the War Longship. And then we will start discarding cards. Just killing it. We could get it back with the Priestess. And we might do that. But let's play the War Longship first. Oh, what's that? Ikimara, destroy a non-gold unit on your side and absorb its strength. So he's now a 9-point card. So 17 to 3. Looks pretty bad, right? Well, it's not. Let's play the Ermion here. Drawing 2 cards and we're discarding 2. Getting another one that can easily be discarded. So 2 Clan and Create Raiders. That's way too good to pass. Dealing 4 damage with the War Longship. So it's now 13 to 18. We can discard another one next turn, dealing another 2 points of strength. And he's forfeiting. Well, nice for us. Let's go for another round. So let's try again. After the salty first opponent, we are up against another monster deck, and that one is also using weather. It will be tough. Queensguard, Clan and Rider, the Skirmisher in double, Siegfrieda, Bernard, Madman, Lugus, Ermion, Birna, Bran. We can discard a lot. Probably I hope to get a War Longship, just like that. And let's drop one of the Skirmishers. Demophone's Tremors. Now let's go with that. And we can start with the War Longship. Discarding a lot here with the Ermion, Birna, Bran, Swanridge. So we should win the first round. Yeah, looks fine. Opponent is starting. And right away with the Wild Hunt Riders. Well, that is pretty good for the War Longship, so he has targets. Then let's start with the War Longship. And we will probably start with the Madman. Yeah, with the army on here, not the Madman. Madman will come later. We'll also play the... Oh, he's killing it right away. In that case, I really want to get that card back right now. That would be so strong with all the discard cards.
May
So let's
Modron Freya
resurrect.
watch us and keep us.
Lazarate, using a lot of debuff cards. In that case, I might want to lose the first round. We will give him the Birna Bran.
We shall do it my way.
And let's take the Restoration. So we can get the Siegfrieda back. And then the Priestess, and after that the War Longship. Yeah, why are you playing the Geralt now? That is not a good move here, because he was so far ahead. It was standing 16-0, so we would need at least 2 cards to go over 16. So the Geralt is just a waste here. Could have just won the round without that. He's either keeping one of the 3-point cards or the 1-point card. So wasted a pretty strong card. Good for us. Keeping the 3-point card here. Also got a Priestess and the Commander's Horn. And he's directly passing, wow. In that case, we can just drop... I have quite a few options here. Guess just dropping the Queensguard. So we win that round easily. So he keeps the 3-point card again on the board. Oh, that's also nice. So, do we want to play that first? Probably not, because we can resurrect we can discard so much before that. But still, if we use the Restoration first, we might want to... Only the Queensguard currently in the board, into the graveyard. So no, we are going for the Restoration first. Let's get the Siegfrieda.
The goddess protect you from
He's
all
resurrecting a Priestess of Freya.
Bow before
And that
Modron
one is
Freya.
resurrecting the War Longship. So 8-point cards now. Another Lazarate. And that one is only a 1-point card. So let's start with the Swanridge and only drawing 1 card, discarding 1. Clan and Crate Rider. Board is now empty. Interesting. Let's just get some great variety on the board. Still want him to play a creature here, so the War Longship gives some value. Monster Nest. We have currently 2, 3, 4 creatures on the board, so the Madman is not that strong. He will be stronger if we play the draw 2, discard 2. But really, I don't want to draw and discard at the moment, so let's play the Madman first.
Well, what is it?
8 points. He's still so far behind. Another Monster Nest. What is his plan? He might until the last second and then play his weather cards. He still had the weather effect here. So, should we play that now? Not much in the graveyard so far. Don't want to play the Skirmisher, you will discard it. Let's play the Dracomandu.
Glory to you.
Probably is losing the round here. Even if he's spawning some weather. So what you got there? He's either targeting 1 card or 3. Targeting 1 card, interesting. So that's 4 cards left. And he hasn't a single creature on the board. Okay, let's just draw 2 cards and discard 2.
Gods protect us.
Clear Skies. Oh, that is nice. We're gonna discard, of course, the Clan and Crate Trader and the Skirmisher.
Praise be the bravest.
So it's 44 points to 0. Where are you going? It's still 31 to 0, and we have the Clear Skies. We really can't win here normally. 3 cards left.
We serve her who is virgin,
Let's
mother,
get
and crone.
the Skirmisher here on the board.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
In the end, we will just use the Clear Skies and win. But even without the Clear Skies, he still needs 36 points. Let's see if he wants to concede. There you go, conceding. Another easy victory.
For Skellige's glory!
Third game is against Goyatil. Interesting matchup. Let's see what we have here. 1 Queensguard, Madman Lugos, Geralt, Igni, Ermion. So need to have something for this card. This guy's definitely not needing that. Another Queensguard. So we can discard 1 Queensguard here. We're starting with the Pirate Captain. Then we can discard with the Ermion. Probably both Queensguards. Well, let's see. He wants to start. Unusual. Normally you let to start your opponent. So we started with the leader power and we're drawing up to 3 cards. So wasn't happy apparently. We will just play the Pirate Captain. That one will now get stronger if we discard a unit.
Have strength, my love.
Potion on the Elven Mercenary. That's 11 points now. But we have the bomb, so we can just reset the strength. Play the Ermion.
Gods protect us.
So, more Queensguards. Definitely discarding that and one of the Queensguards.
Boring just stands in here.
So that one is now 7 points. Worth it. 18 to 11.
Have strength, my love.
Well, more buffs. Still, bomb is in the hand. So no problem there. We'll also play the Geralt. But let's wait a bit longer, right? Let's just spawn some warriors. We're still ahead. Okay, you're clearing that. No problem. Then let's go for the Queen's Guard. We are spawning the other one from the graveyard. Okay, he's getting the Elf Mercenary back in his hand. Let's just play the last Queen's Guard.
Pansy.
So we can resurrect that next turn with either the Priestess or the Restoration. Well, you want to keep the Elf Mercenary on the board? I don't think so. Let's just play the Geralt, kill it, and with 0 cards on the board. So probably he's now just passing. As a pass, we will of course also pass. He currently has 6 cards. We have 5, so he's 1 ahead. But with the Resurrection, he can get way more value. And this time we are starting. What do we have here in the graveyard? We could resurrect the Queen's Guard.
We serve her who is virgin, mother
That's a
and
bad
queen.
move. We will get 12 points from the Queen's Guard. We have 14 to 0. We'll probably keep the
Let's enjoy the
Madman
weather
until
while we
the
still
last
can.
round. Getting the Manticore Venom. So killing the Queen's Guard. Let's play the Priestess again.
Modern Freyr is patient. but
Getting
she
the Queen's
brooks
Guard
no
again on the
insult.
board. So still ahead. He will play it again. How dare you. Okay, then let's try again.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
Pretty unfortunate that we don't have this series in the deck. That one is now getting buffed heavily. Still ahead here, still ahead. If we play the Madman, he is at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's 9 plus the 4, so that's 13. Yeah, probably doing that now. Then we can't play the bomb, because then the Madman will be reduced again. So 19 to 3. Playing the Queen's Guard again. We could play the Restoration to get the Priestess on the board again and then get the Queen's Guard again on the board.
Lie still. Not yet recovered.
Wants to kill it again. Nice buffing. So 19 to 18. We could just pass. He needs to invest at least 1 more card. And then we should win the last round. With the bomb, with the Restoration and the Stammer von Tremors. Yeah, there you go. 17 to 18. He now can again decide if he wants to start or not. And we will start this time. Just gonna drop the radar here.
4
6
just
points.
down in here.
Just killing it. How dare you. Then Restoration. Let's take the priestess
We
here.
serve her who is virgin, mother,
And
and
get the
crone.
Queen's Guard again on the board. That's 15 points plus the 3, so it's 18, 22, 0. God would be so nice now for him. He can clear every minion.
Right-head Sparley!
That's the Isengrim.
See who is weak. I
And how
shall
many will he
not
spawn?
fail. I shall not
Yeah, a
fail.
lot. So
None
gonna
shall
kill them with the
tread on
tremors.
us.
So 28 to 20. They are now all in the graveyard. If he has... Oh, we just passed. He could have used them from the graveyard with the other golden card. Then that one will be buffed heavily. That's not the case, so we just win here.